Titancraft.
Hey guys, and welcome to episode 24 of season 8 of Titancraft, which is Tango Tech's Patreon pay-to-play server. And if you'd like to join this amazing community, I'll have a link in the description below. Also, come follow me on Twitch, because why not? I don't know. There'll be a link in the description below for that as well. So what are we doing in this episode today? We are going to finally bring all this together here. Well, we're gonna get started on bringing it together. That's like the next big thing. Like, it feels good to have these 4 buildings in, because these are the 4 biggest buildings that are going up here. This thing in the middle is just going to be like an upside down fountain that I've built before. I know I've talked about it before in the past videos and stuff. But we're actually going to build it this time. I don't think it's going to be too bad. You can see how big the footprint is going to be. I mean, I haven't got the footprint in there, of course, but I'll do that real quick and get it in there. But all I'm going to do, because this is all on the same level, is I'm just going to make a big platform. That way, it's going to be so much easier to make that footprint up there. So much easier. We'll get rid of the platform after we get the thing built. I don't think it's going to take too long to build the fountain, but I have some other ideas I want to do as well. And also, we need to bring up this little beam all the way from down there, from the top of our portal, which I'll fly down here in a second. And we got to get rid of all these things here. I'm gonna start really bringing the base together here. Now we've done some work on stream as well. We had some help from Layara and Eliza, which is really cool. They came over. Eliza was pranking me with more puffer fish, of course. But anyways, what I'm gonna do now? I guess I've already talked about it. But I built this thing before. I built it last season actually. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place here, like usual. Like, if you guys have been watching me, you guys know that I have like too many thoughts going through my head. I need to like sort them out. But anyways, the main structure is going to be, it's in a diamond shaped, I think. Like, it kind of goes like this. It'll go boop, boop, and boop, and then there'll be some little things in the corner too, maybe. There's some things that I want to build there, but I don't know. It might be getting too close. I'll have to look at it, like when the footprint's in. I'll look at it, because we still have to make paths around this thing. We still have to make some fake water, all kinds of stuff. And speaking of water, this ring is all done around here, and we actually got the water in, and it looks so cool, so much better. Layara we cleaned up all the shulkers and the extra stuff over here. Layara finished this for me, which is awesome. Thank you so much, Layara. Well, if we get to it, we'll terraform this out just to make so it's not just flat. But that's if we get to it. But the next step down here to do is just to get all this to look like this, all the detail, to get all these blocks out of here, this ring of blocks out, to get these shulker loaders out. This is what she was using when she was digging it out. She'd just throw the blocks in there when she was done, which is really cool. But yeah, I guess what I'll do now is I'll get the footprint in, and then we can start making decisions on whether I'm going to have these little 4 corner things in here. It just kind of depends on what the paths are going to be able to look like. I'll just have to visualize it in my head, and hopefully I can like put some blocks up there to show you. And when I say paths, they're going to be upside down. Like, we're going to use moss as the grass up there. You can kind of see it right there. I kind of brought it out a little bit from this structure over here, just to give myself kind of an idea what it was going to be. And none of these buildings are on the same Y level, so I'll have to like terraform it out and make sure the paths are going to work in between and everything. But yeah, that's the plan for this video, is just mainly to get this in here, get the beam up, and get the fake water. I'm thinking about a void effect. Like a light blue glass void effect, and then we'll do we'll texture it on the bottom with like light blue concretes, some light blue wool, maybe. I'll have to look at it. Maybe some lapis in there. I'm gonna have to play around with it in creative a little bit. I don't think it's gonna be too bad to build, just because it's gonna all be. I think the void effect is gonna be one color. We'll texture the bottom or the top layer of it with all the solid blocks and everything. Probably like 3 or 4 layers of it. It's going to be good enough. But anyways, a lot of things to plan. Gotta get the footprint in. Yeah, once I get the footprint in and show you guys what this thing is like, the shape of this thing's really going to look like, I'll show you guys real quick. Well, you can kind of see what's going on, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really show the true shape of this thing because it's going to get bulky in the center. This is just where the fountain is going to meet the top of the water or void effect or whatever we do, and I'll just extend the base through the void effect to kind of give it that effect. And then you have these little 4 things on the side. They look a lot bulkier than what the center thing's going to be, but trust me, the center part of the fountain is going to come down quite a bit too. So I mean, it's going to be tall, probably about half as tall as this building over here, and about half as tall as all the buildings together. I guess they're all about the same height. I didn't plan it that way; I just kind of built it that way, which is good because I'm keeping the scale. Scale is one of the biggest things too with these mega builds too, is keeping the scale of everything you're doing. It can't get tricky. I don't know. I just got lucky on these, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, what I'll do now is I just build most of this fountain out. Maybe I'm gonna try to build some of this fountain with you guys, but I really want to go over the void effect and the effect, or like that little thing I think I'm gonna do with the void effect too. So yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, guys. I thought I'd build this little leg of it here with you guys here on camera. This isn't taking too long to get going. As soon as I get into kind of doing it. Now this is a little different than last season because I did update the blocks to accommodate the newer block. Well, I guess it's not really newer blocks, but I just wanted to update it because I didn't like the way it looked actually on the test server. I was looking at it. It was all cobbled deep slate instead of like deep slate block. Like this was all cobbled instead of the deep slate bricks. But you know, it is what it is. But anyways, first things first here. I just want to get this center part built. And just kind of build out the legs here. I'll bring you guys with me for this 4th leg. I don't even know if it's really a leg. It's more of it is a stand. But whatever. We'll get into it here. Just kind of randomize these blocks here. These the cobble and andesite walls. Let's see. Then we need to bring out this. Yes, I have to jump in and out of my inventory like usual, unfortunately. And let's go like this on this side. And then like that. And that little part right there is done. This one comes down 1. We don't need that block anymore. This one goes down 3, 2, and 1. It's more than what we've already had there. So this is right. And 1, 1, 2, 3. Same on this little side right here. This is actually going up pretty fast. I'm pretty happy with how much I've gotten done in how short of a time. And I got to get that done. It's gonna be gone for a couple days at least here soon, and I want to make sure I have something for you guys. Hopefully I can get this out in time, but if not, I apologize. I'll just apologize now. Because I have a feeling not everything will go to plan. Because it never does for me. It never does. Alright, so that's good. It's like that. We're going to use spruce here. We're going to start using dark oak like stuff here in the middle. Or down a little further. I'm just trying to somewhat keep the theme of the wood on the bottom with the spruce. And that if I wanted to do that, I'd change these to spruce. But you know what? I like having it be a little different is not horrible. So we'll just kind of keep it that way, and then we'll have a little stone here in the middle. It's not completely to theme, but it's pretty close. All right, now I need to put a block here, so I have something to place these blocks against here, and then one here and here to take this one out. That one was just there, so I had something to build with, or to put that block there with. There we go. This comes down 3. And then we'll put a block right here. So I can get a block under there. And then the last little step here. Oh yeah, I had the right block out. There we go. Oops. Well, I guess I only need 2 of them. And then this and this. Let's take that block out. Doesn't go there anymore. Oops. I should have done this first. Oh well. But here's a little trick for placing a lantern here, because if you try to place a lantern there like that, and this is why this block is missing underneath the lanterns, it's going to hit the floor. But if you take this block out and you place it against this block, it'll go against the block above it. So that's really handy. And then the last little bit, gotta put these little black stone bits here. Get rid of that block since it's temporary. And then do and boom. And so this is all done here. So, you know, a little building with you guys. But the rest, I'm going to build the rest of this thing off camera. When this thing is built, I'll kind of show you. I also need to build these side pieces too. I might just get it all done at once because I do need to, because we do have a lot of other stuff to go over. I might just get this whole structure built and then come back to you guys and kind of show you the void effect and put a little like a ring around this thing. I don't know. I might bring the ring in like this. That'd be kind of cool too. I'll have to kind of play around with it, look a little bit later. But right now, I guess I really should get some building done. Alright, so this thing is built, guys. It's in there. I know you can't really see it from down here, but don't worry, we got lots of work to do left here. This thing actually went up pretty fast, so I'm pretty happy with it. You can kind of see what's going on, and I was trying to decide what I was going to do for fake water, and I figured that I'm going to use light blue glass in a void effect. I am going to do that. I just saw something that distracted me. I saw something falling over here somewhere, you know, where the other farms are working above. And I got to think how I was going to do it. Do I want to bring it, you know, do I want to make it, I was going to say concave or convex, but to make things simpler, I mean, because looking at this, you could take it as either way, because if you're looking at it this way, I can make it that way, or I put a line of blocks kind of following that route right there, and I can say it's convex or concave. But if you're looking at it from the other side, it'll look convex. So, but I was wanting to go this way with it, curve it, make it a circle, but I don't think it's going to work because I was looking at this spot over here, how low this building is, actually, because like how I was standing on this. I think I'm going to need to go in. I'm going to need to bring those in, and that's good though because that's going to make this like a quicker build too. So it's going to make my lazy side happy. And I'll show you what that means too, because we're going to put it, like I said, we're going to put a void effect, and I got to put the border around it, and we're going to use white concrete, blue concrete, and light blue wool. I think those are good ones. The blue is a good darker color, but we're going to use it on the very top layer. I say top layer, but it's really the bottom layer of the void effect because it's going to be upside down, and we'll use 4 layers of glass. And we still have plenty of glass left over from when we did this, so it's not a big deal. The hardest thing to do is going to be to make the die, and we have that. So shouldn't take too long. What I got to do is figure out what this is going to look like here, like this little line in between each side here. But it shouldn't be too bad. I just got to make sure I give myself plenty of room to. I'm going to widen it out as we go too, because that's what I always do on the borders. And then we'll bring the dark oak for the bottom or the top of the base of it, and we'll bring it all the way up through the structure. That way, it looks like something's coming through the void effect too, which we're coming through the water, which I really like too. And then another thing too, I was talking on my stream, and I don't know I can't remember. I just streamed. What was it? Oh, well, it's been a couple of days since I streamed. Somebody brought me some sea pickles during the end of the stream. I was trying to look back through the footage, I couldn't find it. But they left me a present down here as well, in the nether tunnel, which is awesome. And I'm going to find out who it is, and I'm going to give them credit before this video is over, I hope. But they sea pickle. Of course, I can't open it, but we can have it real quick, I guess. Yeah, it's all sea pickles. I hadn't even opened it yet, but I just, you know, when the sign says Pickle Express and you got 4 shulkers of green goodness just sitting there, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. Green goodness there. It was pretty obvious of what it was. But anyways, that's going to help so much, because the next step we got to do is light that water up that we just did on our stream, you know, around the ring here. I know I'm all over the place in this video, but there's lots that's happening. And I'm so excited. I need to get this out of here, which will happen pretty soon. But yeah. Anyways, what I'm going to do is get this built up a little bit more up here. Get some rockets out, dummy. Oh gosh. And the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to get this thing built up and just get it done. Probably I have done void effects many times. I might go over it with you guys again just to show you. But it's very, very simple. And we'll do the lighting the same way we're doing the lighting with the moss carpet. Like with the moss that we've been doing over here. We'll just put a piece of carpet down with the string underneath it to hold it up, because you're not going to see the string underneath that void effect. But anyways, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to get this built out. And then I guess I'm going to have to get rid of that dirt too. That dirt is going to be in the way. That's fine. But anyways, like I said, do some more progress and I'll kind of show you guys. I guess I'll go over the void effector with you guys again, I think. So yeah, I got quite a bit more done than I anticipated in between cuts here. Yeah, the void effect's in. I should have done 3 layers. Dang it. I always forget when you're looking on creative, like at stuff you can see a little clearer than you can in survival. So I need to start setting in survival when I do these things. But anyways, it's still there. You can still see there's kind of a thing there, but not really. I'll show you. I kind of show you I'll kind of go over the void effect with you guys again real quick. I meant to go over a little bit of this with you guys on camera, but it's kind of forgot. So we'll just dig in from the top here. Don't go all the way down. Well, we'll go down to this level. If I go down any more, we'll go all the way down. But you just put a layer of glass in between, and depending on how many layers of glass you use, or a layer of air in between each layer of glass. I can say that clearly, so you guys can understand. I like my thoughts in my head go through so much faster than my mouth can move. But anyways, and I had to put a little thing on the edge here. Get back out of here. You guys can kind of see what's going on. I went with 4. I should have gone with 3 to be able to see this a little better. I mean, I can always go in and take this layer out. It wouldn't be a big deal. I might do that. I might do that on some of it and take a look at it. But anyways, anywho, that's what we did up here. We did this, of course. And underneath each one of these, there's just a carpet and there's a string underneath the carpet to hold the carpet up into place so you can't see. There won't be any difference in the bottom. And you can kind of see the bottom now. Because if not, it would have just faded to black, basically. Faded to the darkness. We don't want the darkness. We want the brightness. But anyways, what I have left to do here... Oh yeah, the path here. Let me jump down here a little bit. You can kind of see, but the path is just a flat path. Just in the bricks and the blocks we're going to use are the same as like the ones over here from this path. So there's all going to be the same. And what I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring these straight out to meet in the middle. I think that's going to be the easiest and best way. Because I was thinking, originally I was thinking about kind of winding them all over the place. But I think with how close this thing turned out being, this is going to be the best thing. Just kind of bring them out straight. Maybe I'll put a little curve in it or whatever. It doesn't really matter too much. I don't want it to be straight. Just, straight. Because nothing up here is straight. Straight lines. Well, not much. I guess there's more. It's straighter lines than what I typically build in, but yeah, we'll probably put a little curve in it or something just to give it a little character. But what I have to do next, and I can't really see it here. How much? I'm gonna have to pillar up, guys. I'm sorry, so you guys can see what I'm going to be talking about here. This is counterproductive, definitely counterproductive, because I'm gonna have to pillar right back up here after I go back down to get what stuff I need. I guess I could just make a platform up here. But anyways, what I've got to do is I got to add glass to this thing. Come on, get up here. There we go. That's good enough. Because I got to make fake water coming out of these things, but it's got to be dripping up. What I thought about doing too is adding something to this to catch the water and just have water come straight down. But if I add glass, I can put glass panes and make it look like it's not straight too. So like it's kind of splashing around a little bit. I got to do that there. I got to do this on the main fountain here as well. I'm going to do that. The next thing I'll do is I'm going to build a little platform up here before I jump down. That's why I can just fly back up here, right? I can probably land on that one, especially if I'm not on camera. Yeah, that'll be good. Like that, because that's just looks straight up. Okay. But also, I also need to do this thing. Right down here. This, dang it, that block. Every time I fly by here, I see that thing, and it drives me nuts. I'd bring that all the way up through the middle here. I'll have to take out some of the glass or some of the dirt here in the middle, and then when that's all done, I'm just gonna finish this thing. When I'm done, I'll just kind of come back and show you guys a little bit. Maybe I'll try to build a little bit of this with you guys to kind of show you how I do these. It's not a laser, but that's what I used to call them in the past. It's not a laser this season. I can't think of what they're called. Just essence, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, let me get a little bit more progress made. I'm going to finish that thing up there, and then when we get to this part, I might bring you guys back and kind of show you where I'm going to fade it here, because I'm going to fade it from the magenta and purple to green when we get to the top, and then we're going to fade it in the middle of this thing because we have a a thickness to this void effect here. It's like 5 blocks. So I think that would be cool to fade it in the middle of this. So, but anyways, that's what I'm going to do. And when I get ready to get all that done, I'll bring you guys back and kind of show you what happens. All right, guys, we're back, and I wanted to build part of this laser beam essence thing, whatever this is. This is what I wanted to build some of with you guys, and we're going to start with this, where we're going to start fading it into the green. And the way I'm going to do this, I've been building this at like 2 blocks at a time, and I'm just going to kind of speckle stuff in the green in to begin with, and as we go up, every 2 blocks, of course, I'd fall. We'll speckle in. We'll make it a little bit more. If that we'll use it more, basically. The green, that is. I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I just don't. I know what I'm doing. I just don't know how to say it, which is a very common thing for me. All right. So just kind of build up a little bit at a time here. So it'll only take a couple minutes, I think. Let's go up. Do I do 1, 2, or 1? Let's go 2 for this time, I think, and we'll start using a little bit more of the glass. Oh no, fell again. You know, I hadn't been falling the whole time I've been doing this, and now all of a sudden I got to parkour my way back up there, and I'm horrible at parkour. Let's go like that, and then let's add another green one there, and even another green one as we get higher here, because we are getting higher. So we'll do another one there, and we'll take a look at this too when we're done, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to play around with it a lot to get it to look somewhat decent, but at least I'll have the shape in there. There we go. Now we'll use a lime green one, and then another one like that, and that might be, we might use one more pink glass, and that's probably about it for the center column here. That is. Don't fall, yes. This is not what I wanted. There we go. Let's put another one here, and eventually we'll go up. We'll get to all solid green, which it's hard to think about, but and like get it down what you want to do. Then I got to add end rods on my way up here too to add light. Unfortunately, it's just the way I got to do it. With everything being underneath that top plate way up there, and everything's in the dark on this base, and that was something I overlooked when I was kind of coming up with the idea and the design and stuff. But it's okay. It is fine. Actually, I want to change this one too. Oh no, the wrong tool. Alright, you can lose a piece of glass and it'll be fine. Let's see, do a green one and then that, and then we'll use one of these next. One of those, and actually start using this a bit more liberally too. This does take time, for sure, when you do this glass work. But it's always worth it. Like, I actually don't like doing this kind of glass work at all. Oops. But it always looks so good when you're done. Like, it makes it 100% worth it. My view, I feel like I'm fading this into each other a little too quickly. But let's see. Oops. I thought I was going to fall off there. As soon as I was getting ready to break the block, I thought for sure I was going to fall off. Ooh, we're almost out of... I think I'm almost out of that glass, too. I'll have to make some real quick. There we go. Let's do that green. I think that's going to be one of the last one. I'll probably do one more. I don't know. I'll have to look at it, because I was starting to think of fading all the way. Once I get to the top of this, it'll be all solid green. So I'm just kind of, that's what I'm looking at. And And they are connecting and stuff the way I don't really want them to, but overall, no one's gonna notice it. There we go. Let's do 2 of these here. Yeah. Oh, we got 2 more purple left, so we'll use those. We'll get them used up. But we are about where I want it to be. I am happy that I decided to do green because at least I have 2 variants of green that work pretty well together. For the glasswork, lime green and green go together really well, in my opinion. Let's do 1 more. I like that. And now we're really going to go heavy green. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Oh, we're right at the top too. Nice. Let's get these out here real quick. Because I'm going to need another one. I know this green and the purple and magenta and stuff don't look that good together. I can get that. I knew it wasn't going to. But yeah. I do need to use these greens up. I just feel like I need to. Or these, not the greens, but these purples. Just to kind of give it a hint. Give me my shovel. I meant to dig this out before we got up here. Oops. Put that one back there, just so we can see it. I think that probably looks better with the green than it does the purple magenta anyways, so. Alright, this is going to be pretty much all solid. I'm going to use that, like I said, I'm going to use that one last one up here at some point. Probably should have used it right there. Yeah, right here in the corner I think is going to be the good last spot here. Just to give it a speckle at the top. Then we'll put something on top, and then when we get this part done here, we'll jump down and have it. We'll take a look at it. Actually, I don't know how far down we can go to look, but usually what I used to do for building these things, I'd build this thing all the way up and just kind of pillar up. But I like this way. This way, once I get to the top, it's done. Then we'll put these back. We'll put these on here just for, completion purposes. But I need to look at it from down here, like over here. So let me jump down there real quick. Actually, I like that. That's pretty good, actually. I'm not mad at it. I might jump up there and look at it, play with it a little bit more. But for the that stupid block. Yeah, that's actually pretty. That's kind of like exactly what I was going for. Usually, hardly ever does things work out the way I want them to, but I do like that. That's gonna work out just fine. So let me go ahead and finish this up, tighten this up, and finish that. Take out a layer of the glass on the void effect and get this dirt out of here, and then we'll come back and finish. I know I said we were going to finish last time, but this time we really will. All right, guys, our build is done up there. Where is it? Yeah, where is it? What am I talking about? It's right there. But I thought I'd just kind of give you a little fly around the base. It's been a while since we've been down here and kind of looking at the base. It's just all the progress that's been made down here. I'm just so happy with this bottom part. And when we get this moss in and this wall in, the wall that's going to go around it, I think I'm because I'm really happy with what's going on up here as well. But as far as this build right here goes, let me land hopefully over here on this. I'll go splat a little bit, but yeah, I'm really happy with the way we faded this here just a few minutes ago here with you guys. But I hadn't even changed it. I thought for sure I was gonna have to change it, but it goes out. It goes pretty well. It's kind of exactly what I wanted. That little laser beam going right through the center, and then adding that path around here was really good too. And this moss is going to change for sure. The path will change a little bit too, I'm sure. But the moss was there just to kind of represent where the moss, where the grass is going to start, basically. And I put that path in there to hide the light blue concrete that are here, because it made it look like a fishbowl when this was done. And taking out that fourth layer of glass too really helped with the effect up there. That you can see it a lot better than you could before. So I'm a lot happier with it. And we added some lights up there too. A couple more lights to make it a little brighter. But this water right here, I'm not happy with. Like the fake water that's going upside down. You really lose the shape of the fountain. Maybe I'll take the ones from the sides here. Like 8 of, there's like some. I'm either going to take it all out or I'm going to take a little bit of it out. Let me jump back up here where I was. Actually, I can jump up on top of this. This would have been a lot easier. Like these right here, there's 3 on each side, and then probably to take out. I don't know. Those might stay, but take out the ones on the sides here and leave the center one maybe. That way you'll still see a lot of the structure and still have some of the fake water. I don't even know if this really works. This is just what I'm doing. I had a bunch of glass panes so it didn't look just straight. But for now, we're going to leave it. It's a kind of a jumbled mess, so I'm not really happy with it. And I like it, but I don't. Because I know it's there, but it's hard to see what's there. Like when you're at this angle right here. But anyways, I do like this this build. It's just really starting to help tie together and everything. And I went ahead and put some moss over here just because there was such a difference in Y level between the path up here and the path over here. It's like, what was it? It's like 5 or 6 blocks of difference, maybe more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 5 to 6 in there. How do you count the half levels and everything? I'm not sure, but I'll probably put some stairs in here. I'll make the path to where it works, going probably from start right there to meet right here. But anyway, that's another episode. That might be next episode we start. I don't know. I need to get some of the terraforming in so I can kind of get an idea where we're going to put the wall at what Y level. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. And I'm going to have a couple days because when I recorded this, we're actually taking the server down to update to 119. So next episode should be 119. And we might just have to do a quick episode next. I don't know what's going to happen. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little silly episode or whatever this is. Anyways, guys, have a good day or night. Bye.